Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame LLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and I'm coming at you with a very important update, not on the channel necessarily, but for our company as a whole. This is a big update because we are now offering a brand new service. Now that service is online teaching sessions. So normally our shtick is we come in, we bring our giant library of games, and we teach it then and there. We provide rules assistance, the entire package. You've got access to all our games and a seamless game night with lots of catered instruction, teaching, and facilitation. So if that's not an option, if you don't live in the Colorado Springs area, but you still want to learn these complicated games and want to have a breeze with getting them to the table, that's where the online teaching session comes in. So this runs at $60 an hour. It includes teaching of the game of your choice from the library, playthroughs, practice turns, overview of any additional modules, anything you need to understand the game. Whatever it takes, we'll find a way to make sure that you leave this session comfortable and ready to play the game. Now that being said, this actually spawned from a viewer of the channel. So we had some ideas about how to incorporate some type of digital space, but I had a viewer come to me and ask, hey, can you teach me how to play a very complicated game that a lot of people are terrified to learn, and that's Race for the Galaxy. We were able to deconstruct this game, get the iconography learned, and get him playing within that hour time frame, and I'm super excited to say that I think it went extremely well. So you know who you are if you want to go ahead and say hi in the comments or anything. Thank you so much for bringing this to the forefront, and I feel very comfortable in launching this in the future. So this is a great service that I'm excited, and it might not just be the iconography, but it may be a game that has a notoriously bad rulebook and that you're just having a tough time tabling. If you use this service, we'll make sure that this is going to be something you're comfortable with running on your own and running through as many practice turns or a whole campaign, whatever it takes. I'll be here to support it. So this is going to be ran through me. I'll be able to video in, set it up on your Zoom, whatever it takes in order to get things started. There are a lot of games out there that seem complicated at first, but with a good teacher, a good initial play, you'll be playing them for years to come. And let's say that you have a story game that you're trying to get started but are having trouble with getting the turn structure and the gameplay loop down. That's another place that we can come in and make sure that, hey, I'm now comfortable to continue this adventure going forward. And some games are extremely challenging just because of the large amount of small rules and small exceptions that can occur. Some games even have complicated setup and teardowns, but that's what we're here to help with, to get you getting those games played ASAP. No matter what the game, we'll do our best to make sure that you leave comfortable and ready to play. We've got a large collection of games that we are excited to teach to you, so if any of these interest you, go take a look at sidegamecolorado.weebly.com and take a look at our collection. Or if you want a more comprehensive list, you can go check out our BGG page over at Mac1993 that has all of our games that are currently in our library. So lots of titles here to pick from, and we are excited to share them with you. And that's the service. We're extremely excited to roll this out and game with people all over the world, getting games learned, played, and just sharing this excitement of gaming. So if this is something that interests you, please check us out at sidegamecolorado.weebly.com, where you can reserve an appointment today or shoot us an email. As always, the links are in the description below. Super excited to get this started. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us, SideGame Strong.